Hey everyone, what's up? It is me, ACDC Gamer. It has been a long time since we've done a Let's Play, or we've done a segment of this. Like, what, a few months, I think? I don't know. It hasn't been too long, just a few months, but anyways, I'm not dead, I just have been really lazy. Also, like, my attention's been... I've been paying attention to other stuff regarding my life, particularly my social life, for instance. But anyways, what we did at the end of the last segment, as far as I remember, was I was trying to get this missile tank here, and actually did a little off-screen sort of segment of this, and I got the energy tank and lived. I mean, missile tank. Wow, I'm sorry. Excuse my word choice here. I'm a little loopy today because I've been sick all week. Well, I've been pretty much sick for the last few weeks or so, but I've gotten worse this week. So, anyways, after I was done recording that segment, I do remember getting a bit of energy for so I could get that missile tank pretty much and live. But as you can see, I am really low in energy, so I'm probably going to do some grinding of some sort. I honestly don't know what I'm gonna do. I think there was wasn't there some sort of enemy in here that allowed me to do grinding? I forget. Anyways, before I do that though, some changes I made. I've actually gotten a new computer as of, crap, I'm low energy. I'll save that for later. Let me go get some energy first. Alright, I got a little bit of energy, just a few minutes ago, so I'm not that far away from our next upgrade, which I believe is the wave beam. Yeah, it's the wave beam. So, just a few announcements, I guess, or updates since, I did this like several months back. I got a new computer. I actually built myself a new desktop, which is awesome so far, and it's been running phenomenally well. And it's been rendering my videos extremely fast compared to my laptop, like incredibly fast. So I just thought I'd share that. Basically, I thought I just want to share that with you guys because it's just awesome. Plus, I can render videos a lot faster. Took that guy out without a problem. And like I said before, I'm sick still. But anyways, that's the wave beam. We got it, which is awesome. And basically, the wave beam can pass through. Don't know why I jumped on his head there. Basically, the wave beam can pass through solid objects like walls, for example. Some objects it can't pass through, like this statue, I guess, in terms of like the way that the beam's hitbox works. But basically, you can shoot through this wall here, for example, and then kill this guy, this giant hopper dude, without having to bomb the wall and risk taking damage. So it's a very risk-free way of defeating enemies, and it makes it a lot easier to handle enemies, especially if you don't want to get hit. You can just shoot through a wall, for example, and just take them out that way. Okay, I forgot how much I hate this controller. Well, I don't hate it. It's way better than playing on a keyboard, for me at least. For this game, Super Metroid plays better on a keyboard for me, but that's just my opinion. But anyways, okay, I guess I could have used those enemies for grinding, but I already recharged my energy. So basically, you need the wave beam so you can pass through multiple objects, so you can use the speed booster like that. And then also, we are in this room now with these worm-like creatures. Basically, shoot this ceiling here and kill that guy. Pretty simple. And this dude up ahead is a little more tricky to deal with. Basically, you have to let him roll over your bombs, and you might have to push him back with your, if he goes all the way, you'll have barely enough room just to stand right here, and basically you have to shoot him with your beam like that to push him back so he can roll over your bombs. Anyways, there's an energy tank up here, and we have 6 energy tanks, yay! And basically run all the way to the left and run to the right so you can get this, well, first off, so you can drop down here, which is where you need to go, and then so you can get this missile tank. And, not gonna save. I can always use save states for that. I want to make this as seamless of a Let's Play as possible, although it's really not that seamless. Already had to make several cuts to it already, or one cut in particular for this video, for getting the energy. Alright, so in this room, we have a little mini boss fight right here. Oh, okay, I should not have done that. Wow. basically, there's this little worm here who is entangled in these tentacle-like, these plant-like tentacle things, fungus, whatever. Basically, you have to free this worm, even though the other ones that we just encountered tried to kill me, or us, for that matter. Whatever. I don't really care what person sort of viewpoint I talk in, whether it's first person, second, third, whatever. Omniscient. Yeah, that didn't make sense at all. So basically, this is kind of like this kind of reminds me of the spore spawn battle from Super Metroid, that you have these spores being fired at you from this plant, which, although it had this worm entangled, but basically you have to free that worm there in order for it to drop down through this ground here, and then so you can move on through here and go through this doorway. And here we are at the elevator to Ridley's lair. And so we are going down, and here's a cutscene for you guys. The ship is landing! Oh noes! Alright, now, before you move on, you are going to want to probably save here at the saves room to the left, but from there, unless you are very good at going through the room on the right through, like, means of sequence breaking, you cannot go any farther. You have to go up the elevator, back up the elevator, and as you can see, the worm has tunneled a quite large tunnel here. And as you can see, there's a little cocoon here. Now, if you went to this, if you came from, if you're able to like go up to where this little pinkish sort of alcove is on the right, on the other side of this wall where I am, you can see that the worm was resting here and like creating a cocoon. Well, it's hatched from the cocoon, so we are now here. And, oh my god, there's eggs! I'm gonna shoot them all! And if you shoot if you destroy this left one, oh my god, it's a killer bee! This is Imago, or Imago, I think it's Imago. Basically it's the worm that we just freed here, but this thing is in a frenzy. Now this is, and I can see over here is the super missile, or it would be your first super missile tank right here, if we had not done any sequence breaking, but this guy is really annoying for some reason. And as he takes more damage, his stinger shoots out more, these projectiles, which are annoying. Plus, it's easy. You can get hit really easily, but this fight isn't that hard. He's just an annoying boss. Okay. Oh, accidentally pressed the wrong button on my controller there. And wow, I'm doing terribly in this fight. It's a lot easier if you shoot him with super missiles, if you already have any. If not, just barrage him with missiles and you'll be fine. Charge beam shots will also work. And after his stinger comes off, you basically defeated him. Run to the left, and he'll charge at you, but he'll charge this little webbing here and destroy himself. And then you can get a super missile tank right here. This would be your first super missile upgrade if you decide to play through the game, quote, normally, unquote. You know, in the more linear fashion that is in. But you can still get this upgrade. But you know, you don't have to get it as the first upgrade. It's just what for the average gamer, what the developers kind of had in mind. So basically now we can progress through Ridley because that door on the left is a super missile door. So if you actually had the super missiles, you can skip this that boss fight completely. But then again, you'd have to skip him super missile tank, so you'd have to fight him for 100% completion. But it's not that big of a deal. Oh crap. So, also another thing is that I've upgraded to using Camtasia Studio 7 for recording, which is freaking awesome. It's had all the bugs which I had problems with in Camtasia Studio 6, which I pointed out in previous segments of my Let's Play, have basically been fixed. Although it's for my laptop at least. I'm not sure if I'll have any problems with my desktop, but it's been running really well so far. Okay, so in here you might want to make a save state, and I'm actually going to do that right now. Alright. Okay, so you have this, it looks like solid ground, but this, most of this, like, the middle part of the ground here, I should say, is actually, it's actually false. It's actually a gap, a chasm, if you will. Yeah, like that. So basically, I'm gonna reload my save state because, wow, that sucked. Wow! Stop doing it! Oh, I'm at the very edge, okay. And basically, if you time your jump right, so as you can see those 4 little, it's actually kind of easier to tell. Oh, okay, you have to be like really close to the ground in order to see it. But for those 4 parts of the floor there, blocks, if you will, are just they're not actually there. It's an illusion, so you will. And you have a lot of these violas in this middle section here, so the wave beam definitely comes in handy if you want to kill them all without them letting them out. And you can also kill this guy too. Basically, you want to go through here because you can get, well, actually, so you can get that energy tank. I'm thinking of a different passageway. There's a save room right here. Not going to need that right now. You'd come out of this door if you accidentally fell through that hole in the floor. And this is widely considered to be like an unskippable missile tank. So for those low percent runs, this is a missile tank you have to get under normal circumstances, I think. There might be an exploit where you can somehow skip it, like, you know, jump over that really tiny gap, but I have not heard of it, so you may want to look it up and see if you can get it. But if not, you have to get it. But I mean, it's no big a deal if you're not doing like a low percent run or whatever, or trying to get the lowest possible percent run. So in this hallway, you actually want to jump up here and then get a speed boost started. And then after you got that, charge your speed boost, and then, oh crap, okay. I did that wrong, because I waited too long for it until it dissipated. So basically, you want to get a running start up here in this little gateway up here. And then, wow, I suck at this. Oh, and the YouTube time limit's approaching. Yeah, the YouTube time limit's now 15 minutes. I have about, I don't know, right now my recording is about 13.5 minutes long, but I'm gonna have to cut some stuff out, so I probably have a bit more time to show some stuff. Basically, you want to do a shine spark on that hill so you can drop down here. And there's a few missile tanks you can get down here. Not too bad. It's easy to miss though, so you just might want to be careful. Just do that. Do that. And then, let's see. Do that. You have to shoot like diagonally downwards so you can actually fit through this hole without falling through those crumbling blocks, because that is annoying. Okay. Ooh, there we go. I was lucky. Basically, you just want to shoot these missiles up here. And then, there you go. The 2 missile tanks are yours. And then you get back out. You just have to run all the way to the left and then go right. And then get a speed boost going. And then shine spark upwards. And you'll shine spark all the way up here. And then you're back down here. So, I'm going to cut it for now. So, I'm back. I've just been lazy with videos, don't worry. I'll probably be less lazy with them now that I don't have to wait so freaking long for videos to render, especially my more special effects heavy ones, because my desktop just renders things like a pro now. So I will see you guys later. Yeah, see ya.